but back again to Pakaritsa, where the railway started. The railway went south from there to Vologda, and that's where we started our adventures. That was our first film, the railway film.
I was on First Force 66, 58, 55, 48, 47, 46. That must have pushed us back a few, I guess, the looks of it.
No, I saw the fellows in the gun drill bus. We had light machine guns. We carried them, right up the way about 30 pounds. And so we carried them. And then we carried extra belts of ammunition over our shoulders, the extra men did. Well, our battle was we used to call him. He had an out post or a lookout post up on a tree somewhere. The minute they saw the train coming up, they used to start shelling. Well, honestly, they never hit us. I've seen, honestly, a shell land on the rail line behind us and blow the line up.
Right.
But fortunately, it never hit us.
When they just taken 445, and I was up there carrying the mail. That's all I was doing, carrying the mail up to my men up on the front. And I went up there, and it was in October. The armistice hadn't been signed yet. So when we got to the front, I had to carry the mail past the armored train. There was an armored train there. I had to go beyond the armored train up to 445. And a guy had just been killed. A shell fell short. One of our own shells killed him.
But we really, on the railroad front, we really didn't have any English troops with us. We had French and French artillery with us on this railroad front. We couldn't talk French, and they couldn't talk American, but we got along all right. So they'd share the line with us and so on. And that's one main reason why we got along good with the French. We had a few Italians up there too. Because we had quite a few Polish men, and so they could talk Russian, So we could communicate with the Russians. And so because a lot of these Polish fellows could talk Russian, you could talk with these fellows and so.
Vaharitas, he was a Greek, and he had a Lewis gun. Boy, he could make that thing talk. He killed 86 of the 88 men. 2 of them got away.
Apart from these operations involving bombing and the reconnaissance work, did the air component of which you were a part do any other kinds of work?
Yes, we did artillery observation. At one time, they found a naval gun, a big naval gun, and they mounted it on a truck, and they brought it forward. And we were sent up to try and spot for it. We saw guns fire. We actually saw the shells coming up sometime.
And you could see the targets quite clearly,
You could see the targets, yeah.
But you never saw the...
We never see the shell burst.
The railroad was pretty lucky because they had that long gun. They had, I forget how big that was. I know whenever they'd fire it, the train would move. They had it, it would, they didn't set the brakes, I don't think. They'd figure the mileage and they'd fire it. Then they'd see you have a observer where it hit.
Yeah.
Well, you're too short or you're over.
Did you fight with the White Russians at all?
We had a few of them on our front. The White Russians. Not many, but a few.
How did that go?
Well, the artillerymen, when it was on the railroad front, the artillerymen started shelling our own front lines at one time. But they soon got that stopped, and they must have got their orders mixed up. They phoned orders back to them to shell a certain position, a certain place, and they shelled back in our position.
Did they hurt anybody?
No, there was nobody that I know of that got hurt.
That's good. Did that affect feelings between the
Well, that didn't set too good for a while, but they got by with it.
And of course, when they come around there, well, it'd be a rush for that. And they'd run out of stuff probably before they got half through.
Did they ever give you anything free, or did you have to buy everything?
Oh, you had to buy it. See. But, everybody had these paper rubles. It'd maybe be 10 or 20 rubles for a chocolate bar or something like that, you know.
We went over to the Y to do our writing, for writing letters and all that, and they used us very good. We were treated very good at the Y.
But they did pretty good. They got up there about as often as they could get supplies, I guess. That's called the size of it.
And YMCA guy and those, when they come off the front line like that, they'd always be loaded down and give the guys a packet to cigarettes.
Once in a great while, they issue you a pack of cigarettes if you smoke, which I didn't. And once in a while, they'd issue you a little can of smoking tobacco if you smoked a pipe. So, but they never issued you any chocolate bars. And of course, the YMCA, well, the chocolate bars, but they usually didn't have half enough. So. As I say, if you were lucky enough to get there, well, they had some, you could get some. Well, they would take American money, or they'd take Russian money. You'd have to pay about double or so in order to get a bar.